こんばんは。
こんばんは。ウォットさんいらっしゃい。981。当たれい。ドラゴンウォリアー。
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He will lead this one off today.
For Japan,
First offering on its way.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Now the relay home. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. One ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit to short. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
The first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. Now in the box, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cut here. Albert first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Williams stands at first with one out. The next 1-2 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just...
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field.
No.
But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning.
First baseman,
Here
number 3.
comes the base.
Rose.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Batting
So
second.
stepping in,
Catcher.
Gary Sanchez,
Gary
as he'll get his
Sanchez.
first opportunity in this one. Bounce towards the second baseman, fielded by Pierce. Throw to first. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the legend.
He's ready. Here's the
Center
first
fielder,
offering.
Mike Trout.
Pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Oh, now this ball's hit pretty well, and there's no one within a mile of this thing. This could end up big, big
これ
trouble.
はやばい。
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Trout takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores. We're all square at 1 apiece. Into the
Batting
box
second.
now. Stand
Right
usual.
fielder.
Ready. Here's the first
Usual.
offering. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Junior. 1 away. Digging in,
Batting
Mike
third.
Piazza. 1 run in,
Third
and 1
baseman.
gone so far
Mike
this inning.
Piazza.
And that misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fire.
新しく出たキンブレルは取る価値ありそうですかね。
Bases are
いや
empty, 1 man out.
ローマンやと思う。そんな強くないと思うよ。
To 2-2 now.
ストレート
I
と
know
カ
we
ー
got
ブ
a
しかない
swing
から
and miss right there, but that was a hittable
使い
location
づらい
to
と思う。
a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Tried to bury 1 down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Batting
In the
fourth.
box now,
Left
Ted
fielder.
Williams looking to get on base and keep
Williams.
this first
球
in
種
the
が
box.
少なすぎですが、
Pulled off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1.
かっこいいけどね、カードは。
High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. Makes the catch
投
and
げる
that
の
will
はし
retire.
んどいと思う。
Here's Javier Baez. He'll go to work trying to do something
Leading off
about
for the
breaking this 1-1 tie.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Standing in, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
Pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pierce has it. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now at the plate, Bob
Batting ninth.
Feller.
The pitcher, number 19,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Bob Feller.
Popped him up. Pierce is there, and how about that? So striding in, Mike Schmidt, as they'll have 5, 6, and
Leading
7
off for
here to start
Colorado.
the home half
The
of the second.
shortstop, Mike Schmidt.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Now foul tip straight into the catcher's glove.
Batting
He's able to
fifth.
hang on to record the
Catcher.
first out of the inning.
Yogi Berra.
Pulled toward right center field. Baez is calling for it. 2 gone. Here's Steve Pierce now.
Batting
Trying to
seventh.
make something happen
Second
with 2 gone in the
baseman.
bottom of the second.
Steve Pierce.
And that one stayed too low apparently. 2-0 now.
That's inside.
Feller gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Settling in now, George Brett takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Brett is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the guys, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Swinging a looper to left. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Bob Feller.
Batting ninth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Guerrero shading to his right. No trouble with this one. And the stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Guerrero.
Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Ted Williams. He singled his last time up. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Williams takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in. Trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Trout. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth. Base hit in his first trip. They start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Pierce right there. Throw on to first. At the plate, Mike Trout, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
And Musial. So far, over 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mike Piazza, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Piazza.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left
Stepping
fielder,
up now,
number
Ted
9.
Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Feller pauses. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Musial leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. Here's Javier Baez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if the start will continue to run downhill.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Ball 3.
Pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal the base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Feller is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Williams waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Feller. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Grounded to short. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Schmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up.
Mike Schmidt.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Sliders in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Ball 2.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Yogi Berra waits on deck. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Stepping in, Yogi Berra flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Steve Pearce now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Base hit into right center. Now to the plate, George Brett. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. From the stretch. And that slider is almost in the dirt. Pierce is off the first with 2 away. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here now the 2-2.
Single.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal.
Nice.
Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. 1
Leading
for
on
2
board
in the
with
game.
man.
He tripled and
Center
scored
fielder.
back in the first.
Ken
First pitch
Griffey
in the inning is
Jr.
taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now
Ready
batting.
once again,
Right
Vladimir
fielder.
Guerrero. He's
Vladimir
grounded out and
Guerrero.
lined out in 2 trips. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
1-2.
I got the count.
That
1
pitch
and 2.
is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that is off the wall in right field. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in once again, Ted Williams. Remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. 1 out and a runner on third. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. The 0-1 pitch. In the air now out to right field. Usual facing back. Gone! Stepping up to the plate, Babe Ruth.
Now
Coming
batting.
off a solo
First
homer in
baseman.
his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat.
Oh, that's it.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Feller. He's
Leading on for
0-1 thus
Colorado.
far.
Pitcher, Bob Feller.
This one
Your
doesn't look
attention,
good
please.
so far. Down by
Now
a
pinch
boatload
hitting.
as we enter the middle innings.
Reckman.
No, that's
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this
Inside,
winds up
ball 1.
inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them be.
Lindor over to his left. And there's one down now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And this will be an easy chance for Vlad, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Junior. And that retires the side.
Your attention, please.
Gets the call to pitch
Now
here, and he'll
pitching.
try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down. And in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Piazza moving to his left. 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matty checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Trout comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The pitcher, number 19.
Stepping into the box, Bob Feller getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pierce is there. Throw on to second for the force in the side. Digging in, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman,
Pitch of the at-bat.
Mike Piazza.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor has it. And that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. Lindor giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Mike Schmidt, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Mike.
First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Griffey going back at the track. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
The catcher, number 8.
Now, Yogi Berra. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Junior, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Berra takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pierce. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Two out, nobody on.
Nope.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll be tasked for starting things as we begin the seventh. Bounce it to the left side. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the seventh. Digging in now, Ted Williams. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Piazza is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Here's Albert now.
Third baseman, number 5.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. In now, Babe Ruth. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Babe Ruth.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So
Now
coming
batting,
to the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
This is pulled into right. Musial back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier
Second
Baez.
baseman,
He could really use a knock here. 0
Baez.
for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there.
通知来ませんでしたよ。
But I think that happens when you're
あ、
facing
本
a
当
good
に
pitch
こんば
like
んは。
this guy. The
こんばん
last
は。
thing you're expecting.
すい
And
ま
the
せん。
center fielder is
Ladies
under
and
it to make
gentlemen,
the catch,
it's
and the
time
inning
for
is
the
over.
traditional 7th inning stretch. Your
Number
attention,
31
please.
is on, and he'll
Now
take over
pitching,
on the mound in
Rob
relief.
Mann.
Now at the plate, George Brett, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Leading off for Colorado. Third baseman.
It doesn't look very
Sure.
promising so far in this
Correct.
one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking
One
ball,
ball,
had him
2
a little
strikes.
bit out in front.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Yanked fouled off to the right. The next 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready
The
now,
pitcher,
Craig
number
Kimbrel.
46.
Newly entered into the
Craig
ball game, so this will be his
Kimbrel.
first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Your
Albert Bell
attention, please.
will grab a bat and hit
Now
for the
coming
pitcher.
in the pinch hit, number 8.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Number
He's got a hit in
27.
3 at-bats to this
Are
point.
Run.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out toward shallow right. Guerrero has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is...
Your
Mark
attention,
Melanson
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching.
role as he'll try to keep
Mark
the deficit right where it is.
Melanson.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. Lindor takes the turn at third. He wants it all.
Right on the tag.
And the big turn costs him as he is out trying to get
How
back
about
to
it?
third.
The pitcher,
Now
Rob
to the plate,
Mann.
the pitcher, number 31. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Piazza for out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed? Striding in once again, Stan Musial. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
First baseman.
Riding in, Mike Piazza. He was a ground out victim last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ted Williams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's down.
Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 31 is under it, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there. 1 away. Now to play Ted Williams. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now
standing in, Albert Pujols. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down.
こんばんは。お久しぶりです。
right down the middle of the plate.
あ、フェリペさんいらっしゃい。お久しぶりです。
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Schmidt.
Leading off in the
Remember,
bottom of the ninth.
He motored around the diamond for an inside the park
Mike
home run last at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back.
ファイネスト誰でしたか？
That's a home
ファ
run
イネスト
into the
リアル
top
ミュートでした。
tank.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Yogi Berra. You remember he motored around the diamond for an inside the park home run last at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to
速攻でクイッ
first,
ク
so
セ
a
ルした
good
よ。
comeback here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Steve
Second
Peterson.
baseman.
He's 2 for 3
Steve
thus far.
Peterson.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Third baseman, number 5.
Standing in, George
George
Brett. He's working
Brett.
on 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Williams on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Albert Pujols.
Fans are
Take a
final line
snapshot of
score.
that. He's our top
First,
player of the
victorious
game.
visiting team.
Yeah, really
10
a
runs
game to
on
remember for
14
him
hits.
and everyone that witnessed it.
Left 3 men
He winds
on
up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty.
ルクローズ。 7セーブでワグナーが使える。こうしよう。フェリペさん、ファイネスト誰でした？いいの引いたんかな。喉が痛い。
こんばんは。通知来ない。
あ、いらっしゃい。ごめん、言ってなかったみたいやね。特に設定変わってなかったんやけど、また見ときます。
私はイエリッチでした。
あ、イエリッチ
YouTube 側の問題かもね。
かもしんない。いつも通りやったんやけどね。イエリッチ当たりやね。イエリッチもなかなか見ないよね、使ってる人。
イエリッチ、JD 欲しいな。
うん、イエリッチ使いたいね。JD もテッドとグリフィーと被るけど、イエリッチの方が守備とか強いしね。まあでもイエリッチ入れてもテッド外すかは悩むね。バンクーバー。
イエリッチ取ってファイネスト6枚揃ったからもう1枚引いたらフリーマンだった。
オーマイガー。
テッドはやっぱり守備がうんち。
そうそうそう。打撃はいいんやけど。なかなかね、
We are under
当たりは出ない。ナ・リーグ
settling
MVP イエ
in
リッチ
now.
やったっ
Ken
け？
Griffey Jr. and we are set for baseball here this
Leading
evening.
off for the
そらしてランニングホームラン献上したよ。
Ken Griffey
come on.
Jr.
Hit in the air out to left field. Williams is after it, and that's the first out of the inning.
ゴロスルーするときあるよね。
Now in the box, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mike
Here comes the
Trout.
first pitch. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
テッド・ウィリアムズ目指してたんですが、イエリッチ取ったんで、もういいかなって。
確かに。でも取れるなら取った方がいいよ。 強いから。
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he
め
can
んどくさ
and
かったらそこ
will
までや
make
ん
you
なくて
pay
もいい
big
かも
time.
けど。いいか。
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So stepping in, Babe Ruth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Babe Ruth.
Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And an off-speed pitch swung on it.
ナイス。
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center
Ready,
fielder.
here's the first offer.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he'll step off and try again. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Pujols moving to his left. 1 down. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero.
Second. Right fielder.
Infield in the
Vladimir
overshift here now. The pitch.
Guerrero.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the Babe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in. In the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Missed with a breaking ball.
2-0.
Ruth has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on. Yeah.
テッドめんどくさかったらゴンザレス。よりっちあたりでいいかもね。
うん。イエリッチのハイネストだったら十分強い。
Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
タイムが多い。
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in. Trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Albert now.
Leading off for Vancouver.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Albert Pujols.
Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
なあ
イエリッチ・トラウト・グリフィー・ジュニア固定でいきます。
十分強いです。
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Pujols retired, and there's one away.
Batting fifth,
Digging
the
in,
left fielder,
Ted
number
Williams.
9.
First
Ted
delivery to him
Williams.
on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
That's a ball.
And that sinker misses at the shoe
I gotta
tops.
count
Ball
1 and 2.
1. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Nick Slaughter.
Nick
Here comes the
Slaughter.
first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. And he got another one here. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As
Leading
they'll
off
have
for
lines in
Japan, catcher Gary
Ready with the
Sanchez.
first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in,
Batting
Ted
fifth,
Williams.
left fielder
He's ready.
Ted
Here's the first offer.
Williams.
Curveball, and that
Ball
misses
1, no
in the
strike.
dirt for ball 1. Off-speed pitch
balls,
in the
no
dirt as
strike.
he takes it for a ball. And he'll step off. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A little bouncer. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Into the box now, Javier
Second
Baez.
baseman.
First shot for him
Javier
here with a runner at
Baez.
first now and 1 away.
No,
He
he's
will
safe.
hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. First pitch coming, here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at.
No, he's
More than
in.
likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And this one's in the dirt. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second.
Safe.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Down the third baseline.
Foul ball.
But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now it's the all-world all-star
Batting
shortstop
eighth,
Francisco
the
Lindor.
shortstop,
Runner in scoring position with 2.
Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Ball 1. Williams stands at second with 2 gone.
Ball.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. look. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Set. Here's the 3-1.
No, that's
and
it.
that misses. Ball four. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So striking in, Nolan Ryan.
Pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. But there to get. Here's Steve Pearce now. Ready
Leading
to
off for the
deliver. Here's
Blazers.
the first pitch.
Second baseman.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh,
I got
he
to
looked
count
like
0
a
and 2.
caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw
He's
is
out.
there to record the first out. Now it's the
Batting
plate,
eighth.
Chipper Jones.
Shortstop. Chipper
First pitch of the
Jones.
at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch,
0-1.
strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just
That's
jumped
inside.
ahead of another hitter right there.
Count now a ball and a strike.
D-Rod.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and
Count
out of the
is
zone,
1
1
and
and 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to
こん
lay
ばん
off
は
of as a hitter.
こんばんは。
Make it 7 in a row. My
Robin,
gracious,
say
he
that.
is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is ready for another chance. Ken Griffey
Leading off for the Yankees. Center fielder.
first
Ken
delivery to him
Griffey
on the way.
Jr.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Now batting the right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another
Vladimir
shot.
Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball,
And
that's
that
out.
one just missed outside. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over.
Safe, he's in.
Griffey Jr. on at first, nobody out.
Ball,
This one's
that's
low
down.
here, so the count swells to 3-1. 3-2.
Even though he let
You got a
that one
full
go,
count.
you know
3-2.
that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a
Full
big
full.
hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's
First
probably not
baseman
throwing that
number
one.
3. Hey.
Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. But he gets
He's
back
safe.
in time, safe at second base. First pitch coming, here it is.
Counts
Missed
1
with
and
a
0.
slider. First and second here with nobody out.
Ball, that's
Fastball that just
inside.
misses inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike
He's
zone.
out.
He's got to throw a
No.
strike
He's out.
right here.
On to first, and they turn the double play. So here's the
Now
cleanup
batting.
hitter, Albert
Third
Pujols.
baseman Albert Pujols.
Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. He's set, and the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play.
No, that's
I don't
down.
care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated.
D-Rod.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Men on third with 2 down. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he puts this one away. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior.
Leading off for Vancouver.
Ready to deliver.
Right
Here's the first pitch.
Kent Griffey Jr.
Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
The count now at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So stepping in, Babe Ruth, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The pitch has circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And he might have gone after ball 4 there. Instead, it's 3-1. Trout leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Number 5. Albert
Runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now play, Ted Williams.
Number 9.
He drew a walk his first time up.
Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1 home.
No.
Popped him up. Slaughter waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in.
Number 9.
He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Pierce shading to his right. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ted Williams.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Oh.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit back up the middle. Lindor is up with it. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 1.
Stepping up now, Nick Slaughter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And
that's
ball
off the
1-0.
D-Rod.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to
Count
pick up
is 2-1.
one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
2-1 pitch is
Two
a
balls,
fastball
two
swung
strikes.
on and missed 2-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
So a full
We got
count
full
now.
count.
Bases are empty, one man out. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Out to first,
No, he's
but he's
safe.
safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Now batting.
Digging in for his
baseman,
second at-bat, Steve Pierce. Looking to put the ball in play
Nope,
here. He
that's
went down on
inside.
strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
D-Rod.
Ball and a strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. And they'll just go ahead and give Chipper first base here as he'll reach via the intentional walk.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Gibson. We'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base.
Your attention,
Duke
please.
Snyder will get the
Now
call
pitching.
here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Snyder.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He
Safe.
beat it out. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1. So the batting order
Now
turns
batting.
over now, and set to go Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to bounce
Jr.
back after striking out his last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 pitch to Junior. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez finds it. Throw to first is in time.
Your attention, please.
A 6'2"
Now pitching.
right-hander jogs in to take over on the mound. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He drew a base on
Leading on
ball
board to
his first
Japan.
time up.
Right, shortstop.
Nowhere
1-0.
close as that
Fran.
mound.
Cisco Lindor.
That's ball
Splitter
2.
that misses too low, and he's
2
behind
balls,
2-0
no
now.
strike.
Too tight with
Inside,
that one.
ball 3.
3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious
Oh,
bunt
that's inside.
situation
Ball 4.
to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a
The
leadoff
pitcher,
walk to get
number
the home
30,
half of the 5th underway.
Nolan Ryan. Your
And
attention,
Usual
please.
come on to
Now
pinch hit
pinch
now
hitting.
with the runner at first and nobody out.
Usual.
And prior to the
Safe,
first
he's
pitch,
good.
he'll look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's a slider
Inside,
that's
ball 1.
inside, 1-0. Lindor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in
He's
this
safe.
one if he can keep hitting that spot.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a splitter
balls,
here, but he had
1
a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave.
Aye.
Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ball even at 2-2. is off for second. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here, and he is in there. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Runner going a second time, and that one got a piece of it. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. has hit in 2 tries for him so far. The splitter started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's a look over at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right fielder number 27.
Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero involves a walk in his last trip. Dennis Eckersley is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-1 the count. Set to deliver on 2-1.
Ball 3.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
He's out.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And here comes the fade. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Third baseman, Albert Pujols.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Eckersley's ready. Here's the 3-0.
Hey.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him.
はいはい。ちょっとだけ待って。
One right here. You still have to try to make a competitive
時間がねえよ。
He's set. Here's the 3-2 to short. There to take it is Chipper. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. Dennis Eckersley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Dennis Eckersley.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He doubled his last time through. Took late back, a swing and a miss.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Got a big pass and a slider that gets past him. The pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
First baseman number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here's a high pop-up. Eckersley over to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Albert now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Albert Pujols.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. One strike to Pujols. And
I got
there's
a ball,
ball
one
one.
strike.
This offense is going to...
The 1-1. Misses,
2-1.
ball two.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're
No
confident in
touchdown.
it. Most hitters are looking
で歩いても
for fastball.
Fouled off. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Got him on a good slide. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He
Leading
flew
off
out
the
in
game.
his last at bat.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And that
Ball
misses,
one, no
ball one.
strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ruth is there. The tag, and he is out. Digging into trouble.
Left fielder, number 9, Turn Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's
Second
Javier
baseman,
Baez.
number 9.
Bounced out and
Javier
flown out in his
Baez.
first 2 plate appearances.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind. Before that pitcher.
Eckersley gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Tried to pull that
No
one
ball,
back, but
2
he
strike.
couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him
ball,
with a curveball,
2
but this
strike.
bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the...
レート800以上で止めてるのに700台と当たるのはやめてほしい。
あ、当たりますよ。プラス換算されてるのが
This thing's
計算さ
far
れる
from
から
over, even though we're moving into the back end of this
当
game.
たるんだよね。
Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this
Come on,
leadoff
Steve.
guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this
The
thing
batter,
up.
catcher,
So
Nick
digging in now,
Slaughter.
Nick Slaughter. He's
D-Rod.
1 for 2 in the ball game. No balls and 1
先行
strike.
ったら終わったのにこの
The
試合。
0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. Williams aboard here at first
Rating
with
mode.
nobody out.
そうそうそうそう。
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
あの分がね、多分上乗せされてる。
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Pierce.
In there, strike 1. And
D-Rod.
here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here.
そん
And
な
he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
だから600とかでも基本100以上あれだから700とか当たる600のレートでもとりあえず今日は終わります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。